Hope you all are having a great Saturday. Really wish there were like a collect all button for both of these things. I always forget to gather my rewards. Can't wait until I'm level 100, just so that I don't have to do that anymore. Morning, Radical. Hey, Blob. Welcome, Facepalm. Alright. A little late, so let's go ahead and just get into it today. Hey, Trooper. Matthias, welcome. Hey, Brownie. You have a pack? Yeah, I think it's from watching the GM. I do that like on a separate monitor while I'm streaming. So just farming them free packs. Hey, Giggity. Hey, Douche. Welcome, Leo. Zari. How are you doing? I was editing my video today, and I think I missed your sub yesterday, so if that is the case, I apologize, and I thank you for that support. Alright, folks, the deck is Quest Mage. The goal of the deck is to complete the Sorcerer's Gambit quest line in order to get the permanent additional spell damage from Varden and then start hucking spells at our opponent's face. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. Welcome, Hein. Alright. Let's do this. I think we'll probably have a decent matchup into Questline Warlock simply because we have double block. But we shall see. It's a turn 2 play, but it's much, much better after I get the Varden down, so I'm just going to look for, like, I've got a lot of 2-mana cards. Like, this is a better Arcane spell. This is a really good Frost spell. We can all play a version of this deck in this week's Tavern Brawl. I haven't played a Tavern Brawl in way too long. I'm spoiled now. I don't have to farm packs doing something I don't enjoy. Thanks to the generosity of my community. Hey, Ian. Welcome, Dark Wolf. Ooh, that coffee is better. What about generosity? Oh, because of the generosity of viewers like you, I no longer have to like farm Tavern Brawls to get packs, which is generally a thing I don't enjoy. So, I mean, I probably still should just to maximize like dust, but I don't. Alright, quest on 1. Opponent kept their quest, so. Fortunately, we get a little bit of redundancy in our arcane spells, but I think that's okay. I do need to find a fire spell, so let's look for one here. This counts. And it's pretty good for next turn if we need to, like, remove a cannon. Yeah, one of those. Unfortunately, it's still going to blast me in the face a few times.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Every time Roffle drinks coffee on stream, I want to drink coffee too, which is bad because it's 7 p.m. for me. Yeah, I've been significantly reducing the amount of coffee that I drink because it's, well, it was way too much for quite a while. I've been trying to cut back a little bit. I think the cannon's too threatening, and I probably just want to freeze this to find a fire spell off of the, oh, I don't get a choice, but it'd be nice to find a fire spell. That's pretty nice too. Especially since next turn is probably going to lead with a flow. And I've got 4 Ray of Frost to spare, so I think I can just kind of give them away. Go here and make that unable to attack, like many people think it should be unable to do. This turn I just go Spring Water into Ancient Mysteries to find the ice block. So I'll hopefully find me another Ignite or something. Oh. Not doing a very good job of reducing damage on board, are we? Your turn. Ow. Fortunately, this hand doesn't do well into a wide board of a bunch of idiots like they've got going right now. Oh god, I'm taking 4 more. Who do you enjoy more, Diablo or the Lich King? Man, I played so much Diablo 2 that I've just got, like, so many fond memories of Diablo. Oh, hey. That's a fire spell. Glad I included that in my deck. Yeah, something that deals 2 damage, maybe? Oh no. These are bad. Alright, so I don't get the ice block down, but I don't think I'm dead, right? Can't wait for the remastered? Same. Same.
In the box? Pirate stuff.
Oh, this might be bad.
Faster, you keelhaul hanger.
1 HP in a dream. I played a little on the beta weekends. I meant to, but I was busy and I didn't get a chance, and that made me sad. Alright. Sure hope we don't die. What do I need, a fire spell? I don't even have... Man. Fire always seems to be the limiting factor here. I need to get this down. Go here. It's just a dig. There we go. Set this up for next turn with the Varden to get the Cram Session going. I held myself back because all characters would be wiped? Oh, well then I'm glad I didn't go too far. Maybe I Mana Biscuit the Incanter's Flow. Seems better than doing it next turn, right? Corey, thank you for the... I can't count. 500 bits! Appreciate that. Watch you on YouTube all the time. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you. That's very generous of you. I appreciate the support. Hey, Unby. How are you doing today?
What now?
I don't know. I'd probably die. But maybe I can generate another ice block. I have another block in my deck. That's why I wanted to play the... I need the opponent to get a Burst Blade, I think. Welcome, JM. Alright.
I have proven myself. I demand answers.
I should be able to, like, I can play either an Ancient Mysteries or a, just, like, naturally occurring ice block. So, there we go. I think all of my damage just needs to go face. I could maybe freeze the Rokara just to try and protect the Varden. I can trade this, or I don't think I'm going to be able to corrupt this. Guile, thank you for the 2 months. Maybe I should go for it. Okay, I can go here.
Works against me.
The 7 damage might be relevant. That's not a very good weapon, is it? Oh! Brutal. Okay, they're not touching the Varden. Ian, give her the $5 tip in Roff coin. When you take your first break check, your email for something that for your free time outside of streaming. Hi chat, hope everything is having a fantastic Sunday. Well, Ian, I was just checking my email to see that message. Thank you for the Diablo Mercenaries pre-purchase. I didn't realize that. Did you write Sunday? I might have auto-corrected. I didn't realize that that's why you asked the question. Thank you so much. That's, again, very generous of you. You definitely said Saturday. I said Sunday, though. Thank you again. All right. Let's go here for... No, this is probably more likely to get me a secret, right? That's not the one I needed. Okay. Send this upstairs, and I don't even have enough mana for the Brutal. That would have been better first. Wow, I got a whole... Did I just get Fire Sale offered every single time? I think everything I generated there involved Fire Sale. Oh man, that would have been the perfect time to include the Tobias Fire Sale from Arrested Development. Hey, Bit. Alright, Druid. I don't know what type of Druid I'm up against. Roffle, do you know Sap? Sap on the D's nuts? I assume that anytime somebody asks me a question that I don't like understand the context of, I just assume it's a D's nuts joke. I probably need to become an adult. Zarif, thank you for the gifted sub. I don't think the Biscuit is better than just like Glyph or even Incanter slow.
Nature's blessings upon you.
Greetings from the cold dark.
If it's Mechathune, I'm probably in trouble.
That was wild.
No, the company SAP? Oh. Wait, what? Yes, I do know them because, like, when I was working in corporate America, I think they bought out one of our competitors or something, and it was a big deal. I don't know. I didn't really care. Good night. Druid getting wild growth from Zephrys. Feels weird, man. I do like the fact that we're up against a Reno deck. That's kind of cool, though. Yeah. That's good for after the Varden comes down. I need a Frost spell now, and probably a different fire spell than this. Also, is that the second time in a row I've gotten Rude Primordial Glyph off of... or Primordial Glyph into Ignite like that? Seems like a good thing to do. How much does this one do? 2? Probably just ping that. I'll take it off the board eventually. I've got like a lot of damage. Eventually. I'm missing a Frost spell at this stage. So... No! Wait, no! Oh no!
Suffer as the wildlands.
I am suffering. I've been baited so hard. Unbelievable. Here? Because I'm probably going to fireball this and ignite that. Oh my god, you already found your wife? God. They're getting married younger and younger these days. No, come. Oh my god. Ping 3-2? I'm gonna ignite the 3-2, or it was. Also, maybe don't tell me what to do.
Well done, interloper.
Your assistance is adequate.
Victory is yours.
Turns out missing 3 turns in a row is kind of impactful. As a deck with only spells, Lotheb in 3 consecutive turns kind of wins the game.
Versus Medivh.
Let the games begin. Your curiosity will be the end of you.
Rundorb seems good on 2. Refreshing Springwater seems good at any point. Hey, Pedro. Opponent full kept. It's kind of spooky. Probably another rogue.
Ah, hello there.
Greetings from the cold dark.
Bonk. I mean, that's certainly a fire spell. 13 damage for 10 mana? At least worth considering, I suppose. Already played an Arcane. I think I'm just gonna huck a fireball at the face next turn. I might coin the Springwater first and then see.
I will show you fear.
Uh-oh. That probably gets the combo card, right? Unless it's just Reno. I think it's more likely to be Ignite Mage. It's like the 3rd copy of the Gandalf Boy. Cool. It's just kind of a race to pop the blocks, right? Let's see what we get, but I'm probably just going these 2. If I could generate an additional block, that might give me an advantage, because, yeah. Because it's very likely that the opponent gets the first block pop. Need a frost spell. Do I even have one that doesn't freeze a minion? That's a problem. I don't have that many frost spells that aren't Ice Block or Ray of Frost. I don't have any that aren't those two cards.
That was folly.
Yeah. Opponent's going a little slow at least. Putting Glacial Mysteries. That is an option available to me. I think I just need to dump the Ancient Mysteries. The unfortunate thing is I'm not going to be able to, like, get a minion to freeze until the opponent combos. And when they combo, I die. Or I lose the block, so then I get behind on the block pops. Evo could help. This helps me find a minion that I can then Ray of Frost, and it solves the problem. That's a good sign. They moused over the elementals, so they're very close to comboing. Yeah.
Too many cards.
Need that card anyway. Seems like a card they want, though.
Too many cards.
Just want the cheap thing. Fortunately, it's got to be this so that I can play my frost spells. Just gonna play it back to back here. Am I? Certainly a frost spell. The only frost spell you're having on deck is Ray of Frost. That is factually inaccurate. Wait, I got the Incanter slow down, right?
You looking for
Please don't kill me. No Apprentice yet, and they don't have a an Incanter slow down. I don't think this is going to be that strong of a turn. Frostfire Arcane. Got 9 mana to work with. Means I'm playing this and not the
I have proven myself. I
There we go.
demand answers.
GG, I guess. Why would it be GG?
You looking for candle?
Both of us have life blocks up.
Almost out of cards.
Someday I'll be just like you. Someday I'll be just like you.
I'm almost out of cards. I'm almost out of cards.
They pop you here, can't kill in one turn.
Almost.
I mean, they're fatiguing and I'm not, or have the potential to be fatiguing. This is manageable, chat.
I'm almost out of cards. I'm almost out of cards.
It's not a good spot to be in, but it's manageable.
Almost out of cards. I'm almost out of cards. I'm almost out of cards.
Especially with that draw. Let's get this down first. Their last Chandler. That's cool.
Works against me. I will freeze the blood in your veins.
I'm out of cards.
I'm gonna need to generate a another block. Maybe I should have just left that up. I don't think it matters that much, right? Yeah. That might have been a punt.
Come dance to my song.
Four, 6. That leaves 3 mana left. The only thing that matters is an ice block, and even then I can't go, so. I think I want to get this out of hand into this.
Long years I have studied.
Not it.
That's it.
Works against me. Out of cards. I can't target that.
Almost.
Cards.
Victory is yours.
It's definitely winnable. I think maybe I should have empty hand for the or just gone for the ignites a little bit sooner. Why not counterspell? They have 2 ignites. What would it do?
So you are still
Why not counterspell? Again, why counterspell is a better question. Like, it doesn't do anything. I'm gonna full keep this.
None will
Odd.
survive.
Canter's flow on 3 seems good. I think I'm just gonna throw the ignite at their face as my fire spell. Use the Incanter's flow as my arcane. Nope. Use this as my arcane. Well, I don't think it matters. This is my arcane. I have a high density of arcane spells. I just ignore any of the token minions that they generate so that I can Ray of Frost them.
A black arrow.
Seems kind of unimportant. My turn 4 is this and this. It's an awkward time to draw the ignite. Neither of them is going to get reduced now, but that's fine. Did that in the wrong order. It's actually relevant because it gives me easy targets for the Ray of Frost.
warriors of the frozen wastes. Rise up!
Okay. Not sure the Sage is going to be valuable, but I also don't think I need the Fire Sale because I have the Ignite. I might just go Restore, Ignite, trade the Fire Sale, because I wouldn't mind getting an Ignite back. And maybe I want to hold back minions now.
Let
Ooh.
none survive.
That hurts. I know Spellbender in the deck because I didn't have a stroke while building the deck, fortunately.
You cannot quell our flames!
Might eat a hero power.
Victory is in my grasp.
Um, They run Flare, we can never win this. I mean, we can win it if they don't have the Flare. The strange definition of never.
You'll need to run faster than that.
Oh, I had the flare.
Not hide.
NGH. Top deck flare. I mean, they didn't have it until they did.
Versus the Thunder King!
I am the slayer of kings and gods. Your curiosity will be the
Gonna keep the ruined orb. It feels good on 2. This feels really good on 3. Just need to find a frost spell. It's Murlocs. This is disgusting. Whoa, a shaman? Shamans aren't that uncommon. Early in the expansion, everyone was telling me that the Questline shaman was super broken and needed to be nerfed. Alright. It's kind of an annoying Murloc, but I can orbit. Wow, you're just gonna make me murder a Tiny Fin? Unbelievable. So I definitely go orb on 2. I might have to coin the fire sale though. Well, this is pretty good. Potentially next turn, because I would like this to be my arcane spell early on. Wait, what? Why? Cock? Gives me a frost spell and a way to potentially delay the fire sale. Is Overload Shaman better with or without the quest? I don't know. I don't think anyone knows for sure just yet.
I must ponder.
Poisonous Tiny Fin. What are you doing? This is just a robot. So I'm gonna concede.
Victory is yours.
Because that's outrageous. And frustrating. And not good content. To give a more serious answer to the Overload Shaman question, I think that I think it might actually be better without the quest, just because like you kind of win the game before you get the Brucan down, and Tunnel Trog is a really good turn 1 play.
Versus Gul'dan.
How do you know it was a robot? Well, they weren't attacking me. They just, and Murloc, like a lot of robots have moved on to Murloc Shaman instead of Even Shaman. And they were just like developing on board and not attacking me, so it was just not a real game of Hearthstone, even if it was a person. I'll full keep this. The Primordial Glyph is kind of redundant for the Arcane, but it can get me something of the Frost variety or even Fire now. This is good for slowing down Giants, and Ice Block is generally pretty good in this matchup. It's just kind of a... The problem is they can complete their quests so much faster than me that like they're online way before I am, so it kind of feels bad. Fire spell is the priority here. Combustion is just gonna have to be good enough. Can prevent chip damage or deal with the Dark Glare. Isn't the unlocked mana crystal quite good in the early game? Yeah, but so is throwing a overdraft at the opponent's face for a boatload of damage. So, I mean, there's obvious trade-offs. The question is, for Overload Shaman, is it better to give up your turn 1 in order to unlock those crystals? And for an aggro deck, it's kind of tough to say, because unlocking the crystals is very good. But so is immediately scaling a Tunnel Trog on turn 1 before the opponent can deal with it.
A little agony
Yep.
goes a long way.
Combustion good.
Flesh fails. Try crystal.
It's a pretty good turn for the opponent.
The horde rises.
Poncho, thank you for the 6 months. I don't actually want to put anything in the Raised Dead pool other than the Dark Glare that's already there. And I want to save this for next turn in case they bring the Dark Glare back. I can't, if they raise Dead Dark Glare, I can go Ruined Orb into Fire Sail to clear it. If they don't, I just play the Fire Sail and send the Ruined Orb upstairs and still complete this portion of the quest. Yep, same thing applies here. I can just use the Ruined Orb on that instead now, and they take a bunch of damage in the process, but it's fine. Kind of what they're going for anyway, because they're almost to the Tamsin. They've got the Tamsin. It's a pointless Raised Dead there. Like, that did absolutely nothing. It costs them nothing to wait a turn to do it. And it runs the risk of me, like, randomly running a Dirty Rat. Like, that was just, or even Mutanus with the Mana Biscuit. That was just not smart.
All in due time.
I'm gonna give preference to a fire spell, that counts. This, and this is my Arcane.
Works against me.
Ice Lance is just generally pretty good for, like, slowing down damage.
All of Stormwind shall share my pain.
Mana Biscuit doesn't give you excess mana, only restore. It doesn't need to.
All in due time.
We can just go Ice Block Varden next turn. Oh, Mana Biscuit Mutanus. Yeah, you're right. Let's find a Frostbolt off of this, or even a Freezing Potion. Ow. We go here. Here. Play the card Varden Ruined Orb. You like the Mage Quest? It's interesting. It's just unfortunately not very good. In Wild, at least.
I have proven myself. I demand answers.
Cool. Ish. This deck looks good against Questline theoretically. I mean, yeah, I just need to find card draw so that I can ensure that I get the other Ice Block. Like, I haven't drawn very well, and the opponent has. But we still seem to be doing okay here. No Crystallizer, please.
You here for the tour?
No. Honestly, I think I just ignore that and send everything upstairs. The fact that, oh my god, yes. Okay, the Ice Block being in play just gives me so much breathing room. And the fact that the Varden gets to go face is disgusting. Speaking of disgusting.
You would make a fine disciple.
Didn't even need the Varden. You think the reward is not good enough or just slow questline in general? I mean, it was pretty good there. Persistent spell damage is pretty ridiculous. It's just getting it online seems to be the biggest hurdle. Like, compare the speed at which the opponent got it online to what we, or how long it took us to get it online, you know? You can have clunky hands that make it difficult.
Versus Rexar.
But in general, I feel like that's a good matchup.
Your curiosity will be the end of you.
I mean, there's just no world in which it isn't correct to keep spring water, right? Yeah. Maybe it's redundant with the AI. I would rather find a Incanter's Flow for 3. But okay. Well, we're not gonna have a card draw problem this game. We just might die as the... We might have a die problem. Ice Block is not really a card that I want to draw, but, like, guaranteeing that I get it down is pretty good. Early Rapid Fire is brutal. Like, that's one of the best opening cards they can get. That's good for dealing with their minions, if they ever summon them. I think I want the barrier. Just as like another easy to play frost spell. Kind of a slow start for the opponent, right? Oof. Alright, well, Ancient Mysteries are kind of dead, but let's just go ahead and get these online. Next turn, I'm coining the Spring Water. And hoping that they develop a minion here so that I can First Flame it. Shuffle more secrets into your deck? Yeah, we'll get a... Actually, what if I delay the Spring Water return and just go First Flame Ice Block? Nope, we go First Flame Incanter's Flow. Wow, that was certainly a draw that I drew. Okay. Iceberry could be flare bait. Yeah, that's why I wanted it down first, and just in case they send a minion upstairs. But honestly, it's gonna be hard to beat flare regardless of the opponent does. All right. Do be drawing though. It's not necessarily the cards that I need. In particular, that one.
Works against me.
Okay. Let's dodge the flare. They're gonna play the Tavish anyway, so I should have a Ray of Frost target for it. Where they're gonna pot my block, and they're gonna pot my block, so. Had a feeling they have the flare? Yeah. Really not a whole lot I can do about it, though. They've gone through a lot of cards in their deck, and just have to hope it's not there. Good sign. All right.
in myself. I demand answers.
I want to save this for next turn because that's my big pop off. No flare. Jeez. All right. I need to get cards out of hand first. Four cards. Perfect.
Works against me.
Whew. That was rough at the end. Do your best. Thank you for the 11 months. Appreciate that. All right, dodge the flare, win the game. Weird that somebody earlier told me it was impossible to win that matchup.
versus Sylvanas.
Victory for the Forsaken.
So you are still fighting.
Mysteries into block is good. That gets my Arcane and Frost going. And a lot of times I would hold a 0 mana Ice Block, but like baiting an early flare isn't that bad because that frees up the second Ice Block for a Frost spell later in the game.
Greetings. I trust you will not waste my time.
Greetings from the cold dark.
Lycus, thank you for the gifted sub. Wait, they didn't play the quest line. Still just gonna do this and look to find a Incanter's Flow. All pet. Just gonna draw here.
Job's done.
Here's the Incanter's Flow for next turn. Getting that down before the Spring Water is pretty gross. I think it's the Cthulhu deck. That is my guess here. Let's go ahead and send this back.
Job's done.
Unfortunately, if it is the Cthulhu Hunter, without a yeah, without a flare, they can't win.
The moment is upon us. The moment is
Cthulhu, he's bugged right now, so if you play the Beckoner of Evil and then Maxima and shoot the Cthulhu out of your deck, it buffs it up to 128 and kills the opponent most of the time. Okay, that can be my fire spell here. Wait, did I trade after I Incanter's Flow last turn? Because that would have been dumb. No, I didn't? Okay. I'll trust you because I don't trust myself.
Job done.
Welcome, Bara. Yep, here comes the Maxima. No. What's that weird animation above their face? Frost and Fire. Still just want to play this.
Job's done.
Just get some progress on the fire spells and look for Ray of Frost. Yeah, so I'm guessing that's not explosive or anything. Oh, look at that. Only one. Alright, Flare opens up the ice block, so thanks. Just need Frostfire Arcane. Okay. Frost. Arcane.
Works against me.
This is good after the Barden comes down. Next turn I just go Second Flame Barden.
I have proven myself. I demand answers.
Could be a rat trap still. Or did I just play 1, 2? No, it can't be a rat trap anymore. Oh.
It's time to even the scales.
You think the patch will get, or the bug will get patched soon? Yeah, almost certainly. There's no reason why it wouldn't. Freezing Trap is good for us. Let's see if it is. That would be fun. Wandering. Freezing? No, I figured it was explosive, but it was fun to check anyway. You're dead. Mega dead. Easy. Canter slow is still bonkers even at 3 mana. Yeah, it's just slower, but which is relevant in some decks, but less relevant in this deck. Hey, Noble Core. Opponent didn't get to do the cheaty thing. I wonder if they had the Maxima in hand and just not the Flare, and they didn't want to burn it. This deck seems broken. You missed the first 5 games that I lost in a row, in which I didn't have a single chance at winning the game. Alright, 1 Runed Orb is probably enough. Oh, this is good into Pirate Warrior. Unless they go wide like they did last time against me. How does it do against Pirates? It's probably not very good into Pirates, but I've only played 1, and I drew really poorly. That's a much better draw, though. Has the deck been fun, at least? Yeah. I feel like the post-Varden, if you can survive for, like, post-Varden, it's so much fun. Just, like, drawing through your deck with Cram Sessions and then blasting opponents for ridiculous amounts of damage. I enjoy it. Alright, I don't think these are worth a Ray of Frost. I think I'm just gonna go here. This is pretty good. Because I'm likely just going to freeze stuff next turn, or freeze a stuff. Set up for the Fire Sale, which will blow up their board. No Pirates away? Yeah, the last time I played against Pirate Warrior, they got an absurd draw against me, so we're off to a much better start here. Frost. Fire. Actually go Frost in case I end up playing the Fire Sale next turn. This is a much better start. Anchor's always just going to be bad for me, but... Ow. I think I can hold another turn. Isolant's face. Since that represents the most damage right now. Fire Sale seems like a ridiculously good card for any mage deck. It's not very good in Secret Mage, but good in most mage decks, I agree. Or free damage seems alright here.
Job's done.
Next turn, I think I just do the Conjure thing and get the Varden down. I don't have a lot of cost reduction going right now, which is a bummer, but... The Greenskin came off of a Sky Raider, which is pretty good for them. It's also pretty good for them. Yeah, and in APM versions of mage decks, it's way too slow. So I don't think it's good in every mage deck, but it's a very good card. Kind of unfortunate that I'm a bit lacking in my cost reduction right now, but this might preserve the block, which is important. 7 damage coming at me. How are they going to get 3? Deckhand Captain. That's possible, but not... Okay. That's very good. Oh my god. Ah. It's fine. Like, 1 health is all I need here. I just need the, I just need to preserve the block. Everything just goes face. All of my mana probably spent on spells that go face, including the... Like, we're looking at AI Fireball. The fact that this gets to go face is pretty big, too. Oh. Wow. That's also very good. Do I want to... Yeah, I'm just drawing here, right? Ignite does damage.
You will answer.
Got 2 turns. Should be enough.
Job's done.
I could have frozen this, but like it's very easy just to take... Oh! Okay, yeah, they're just gonna trade down into the Barden anyway, right? That Ancient Mysteries draw was like probably game winning though. If I whiff on the AI here, it gives me another turn.
A diet high in iron.
Start here. Flow is good. To go here, here, here. This is 15 damage, so we're not quite there. But it's all but a certainty at this point, right? This back in my deck, reduce its cost, and set another ice block. I do need another bit of damage here, right? So it's definitely not guaranteed. But this can get me damage or card draw. A lot of my deck is damage or card draw. Oh, that'll do it. It's a game-winning Ancient Mysteries for sure. Ice block Pog? I don't think the opponent's thinking the same thing. Ugh, back to the hunters. I think Ignite is a better early game fire spell than Fire Sail against Hunter specifically. They full mold. It could be the Cthulhu deck again. Counter Helix, thank you for the sub. I think I want to send the Ignite base first. just in case I top deck an Incanter's Flow for next turn, because I would rather Incanter's Flow be my first arcane spell. I also don't particularly want to dilute my deck all that much. And this gives me flexibility to find a 3-mana Frost spell, so maybe I rethink that. Let's do that. Yep. It's kind of what I wanted to have happen, so I talked myself out of the play. This also might give me a chance to bait a flare.
Job's done.
Now I can go here and here. Turn 5 is Springwater. I have to play this first, even though normally I would rather play the Arcane first. Probably looking for another Frost spell. What's going on with hunters right now? They're abusing a bug. It's a fire spell that goes face.
Job's done.
You're welcome, Aceleron.
Are you my master?
Just got hit for 1,000. That's false. Probably got hit for 128. Which bug? If you play a Beckoner and then I don't have an ice block up yet, do I? Each. Well, you play Beckoner of Evil and then as your lone Cthulhu buff, and then play Maxima, bugs out and repeats the buff several times. Frost Fire. Go here. Here. Need a Frost spell. Because, like, this is hard to play as it stands. And I can go here, here, here. Let's get the Frostfire Arcane down. Start with Arcane. Pick the one that's fun. It's pretty unlikely that they're running Dirty Rat because you only want 3 minions exactly. Could have mirrored the Cthulhu. They don't play the Cthulhu though, so that's factually inaccurate. Does it work with the other cards that buff Cthulhu? I have no idea. I haven't tested it out or tried it myself. Any bug abusers out there? Just a couple? I've only seen a few starting today. Like, today's the first time I've seen any, to be honest, so I don't think there's that many.
I have proven myself. I demand answers.
Let's send that upstairs. The deck, like, isn't good. They drew the Cthulhu? That could be it too. But like, yeah, it's just generally very unreliable. You draw Cthulhu, you lose? Yeah, most of the time. And if you don't draw Flare into a deck with Ice Block like I am, you lose. I mean, I said we hadn't faced many of them, but that changed quickly. Just gonna full keep this, it looks pretty good. It's fun? How is it fun to like essentially cheat? Like, I don't understand the draw of the deck. You're not playing by the rules of Hearthstone, you're just cheating. Like, it doesn't appeal to me at all. Looks like Ignite first, then the Arcane Intellect on 3 as my Arcane spell. To be fair, legal decks don't feel like they play by the rules of Hearthstone either. I mean, there's a pretty big difference between those things, you know? Like, there's a difference between cheating out mana and playing a combination of cards that don't do what the text on them says, you know? Just using something which exists in the client isn't cheating, IMO? Sure. I mean, if that's how you want to rationalize it, that's fine. But if you're intentionally abusing bugs, yes, I would say that that is absolutely cheating. Just get the Questline progress, and then I want to coin a Springwater next turn. This deck seems a lot more mainstream than what I usually see you play. No? No, this is not a good deck in Wild.
The moment is upon us.
It's not cheating until it's fixed. Again, if that's how you want to rationalize it, that's fine, but it's absolutely cheating. Just because you can do something doesn't mean it's abiding by the rules of the game. In a way, I appreciate bug abusers because it forces the devs to do an immediate fix. I mean, does it though? It's the weekend. They're not going to be able to fix it until next week. So what is, like, they're aware of it. What is playing it more do other than, like, punish players that are playing by the rules?
Job's done.
Seymour, thank you for the 5 months. Hey, Roffle, as always, thank you for all that you do and all the fun ideas you share. Your creativity inspired me to try making alignment Elise mill combo decks, which is janky, but very, very fun. Hope you and all of yours are doing well. Well, thank you. Appreciate that support. That's not a bad idea. I remember, like, there was a infinite Elise combo prior to alignment coming down, but it was a lot of fun, though somewhat difficult to pull off. Frost and Fire. Do not have a Frost spell at the moment, but that is a Fire spell.
Job's done.
Elise Twig Naturalize? Yeah, there's like an Elise Twig Naturalize Floop combo that you could do where you could just cycle between an assortment of cards. It was difficult because... Oh my god. That's their second flare. No, that's good for me. That is not a well-timed flare unless I'm dead here. Which I don't think I am. Belmont with Quest Hunter, strange choice. It's odd. This very clearly wasn't... isn't possible to be in their deck. They generated it from... lock and load. Still gonna be tough. That's not good. My progress. Frostfire Arcane. Just a cheap way to finish off the quest, right? Go here. I don't care if this attacks. I don't think. I just want to get the quest progress. I would like it to soak up that damage. Nice. Next turn, we're probably going Biscuit into Varden.
Let none survive.
It's very unlikely I die here, right? Unfortunately, I haven't hit a single Incanter slow, so I don't have a whole lot of cost reduction. Yeah. I think I have to use this and this now instead so that I can maybe get an attack off with the Varden. So we don't get to bank mana for next turn, unfortunately. That said, they do get to use a lot of their resources just to clear the Varden. So it shouldn't... It's unlikely the Varden gets to attack anyway, it's just... worth a try if they decide to save their resources. I don't even know how to get there. I might need to just, like, hope to generate another block. Got double Primordial Glyph and Evocation. Okay, now that's a weird card in this deck. Start here. Yeah. Ice block. None of these actually add or free up hand space, so I just gotta hope that I hit ice block here.
Long years I have studied. Victory is yours.
Bummer. Without cost reduction, though, early in that game, I didn't have a chance at finding lethal. Paladin. Okay.
Light, guide my hand.
Probably means I want to keep the fire sale.
Will be the end of you.
And I think this is too slow with the fire sale keep.
We have turned our curse into
Probably gonna have web lords.
greetings from the cold dark.
Light, help us.
I don't like a cram session on 2, but it's my best play. It's my best play. Seymour, thank you for the gifted sub.
Reporting for duty.
I'm actually just gonna ping that off and then draw with the AI. I might be able to get away with taking it a bit slower than some of the other matches, just because they're a board-based deck, which I should excel into. Okay. That probably is a bit of a problem. And is it though? I'm just going to fire sale next turn. I don't care.
Job's done.
And I can use this to find the ice block. Here comes the call to arms, but I have fire sale, so. Yikes. They have bubbles, but that's fine. Just go back to back on that. No more bubbles, please. Mostly thanks. Oop. Fire sale has been pretty good here. Just need to get frost going, so probably here. Freeze that. Or that.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah. Freeze both of them. Getting the spring water immediately following the Incanter slow is pretty good.
Winter is here.
I've got more left in me.
Fire. Here. Already got a cram session. I feel like card draw is settled. I just don't want to take too much more damage. 10. Oh, should probably reduce some of this with the Ray of Frost.
Works against me. Job done.
President? Oh, wow. Are you kidding me? I still don't pop, but that was pretty gross. And the fact that they didn't pop is really important for me. Alright.
I have proven myself. I demand answers.
Do I just give up? I think I have to give up the block here, right? And start finding damage to send upstairs. That counts. That counts. Cool. How do you kill the opponent with the deck? You throw damage spells at their face.
All in due time.
I could look for, I've got another block, so I've got time. But I could look for, like, Frost Novas off of these as well. I shouldn't have, I mean, could have Eater of Secrets, but I shouldn't have Secret Hate here.
Woe betide those who set themselves against me.
Awesome. Alright. Lead with an ice block, I guess. And go here. Low is good. Do that.
Works against me. Job done.
I just need one Ignite, and the Cram Session pretty much guarantees it, right? If I hit that. Maybe it was worth throwing the Fireball upstairs, but I wanted the ping to face. Just to maximize damage over the course of the game. This could get me there. Base for Evocation, yeah.
What a triumph!
And just using all of my mana. Like, the alternative was I throw a Fireball upstairs, and I don't think that changes. And now I have exact lethal because I pinged. So, it reduced the, like the requirements of the following turn. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break, and I will be back shortly. So back to the discussion about Cthulhu, because chat had some really like bad takes on that. Imagine there's an issue with your bank, or a software issue with the bank, and they give you, I don't know, like $1 billion. You think if you withdraw all that, or even a substantial amount of all that money, they're going to care and not consider it stealing just because it was like a mistake on their end? That's not how the world works. I actually had an issue like that. Yeah, I had an issue like that once too. And then they corrected it, but they overcorrected it, so I had like negative $3 million in my account. So they like doubled up the correction. But like, it's still stealing if you take that money because it's not yours. Doesn't matter what the numbers are. A Nubinator. Thank you for the 100 bits. GG's on that game. As soon as I saw your name, I knew it was going to be a goodie. Had both 6/6 elemental weapons in hand. Oh, man. That was a, that was a bit of a nail-biter. I think I got fortunate draws, especially in the late game, and I didn't even have a guaranteed lethal set up, but I got lucky and hit one of the ignites on the following turn. I think that's a tough matchup for you, but you still almost pulled it out. 2 ice blocks should be illegal. Yeah, I've said for a while that ice block should be probably a legendary card, not because it has a legendary effect, but because like in WoW, ice block had like a 5-minute cooldown or something massive like that, and like, so it's kind of dumb that you can just do it turn after turn from a lore standpoint. The other thing that might help with it is that you probably shouldn't be able to like discover an ice block either. You can use Frost Snap to reset cooldown. Yeah, I know, but like, it's still kind of silly that they can just chain ice blocks, in my opinion. And being able to discover multiple ice blocks is also kind of silly. So I thought just like pulling it out of the discover pool would be, or like created by pool would be a good change. Just because like you can prepare for even 2 ice blocks, but you can't really. It doesn't feel fair to like have to prepare for more than 2. Should Honar be able to discover it? That one, I guess, less concerning, but I don't know. It should just be taken out of like the I don't know. I'm not, again, a game developer, designer, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. Because it's easy to talk about, and this is something I talk about with the nerfs as well. It's easy to talk about changes. It's very hard to predict what the consequences of those changes are, because there's more to just making a change than making the change. There's also consequences of that change that are like downstream of it. All right, folks, the deck is Dragon Shadow Priest. Instead of running a boatload of pirates and a bunch of damage, this time we're running some high-value dragons like Twilight Whelp and even Draconid Operative to play a more mid-rangey game while still taking advantage of the Shadow Form hero power to blast our opponent in the face. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. Hey, JP. I'm concerned I might have like too many shadow spells, but I have a lot of ways to fetch them from my deck, so. This deck looks fun. I hope it is. I hope I actually get to take advantage of some of the dragons, you know?
I hear the call of the wild.
The light shall bring victory.
Hey, chat. 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 Do you like dragons? Dragon D's nuts. Oh, I got so many people right there. No dragon on board, but it's fine. I just want to get this down so that I can get the Twilight Deceptor next turn. Bonk.
Come, pray with me.
Sure.
Are you my master?
Alright. More of this. Look forward to having this discussion again. I probably need to just smash face, protect the attendant, and get my damage through. I want to play this on turn 5 to block their coin Maxima turn. If I had to guess, I would say that is explosive. So what I'm going to do is just assume that I'm right, because I've never been wrong in my life. Except for the incident. And apparently right now. Still want to protect the Voidtouched here. Thought people are already getting banned for exploiting this. No, I imagine it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna report people. I don't care if people do it, but like, it is cheating. I just don't really care, and I just hope that they fix it soon. Like, it's also just not a good deck. Like jaywalking, sort of, yeah, because like the impact is negligible because it's like it's such a bad deck. People won't get banned, streamers may. That's probably actually true, because a lot of the reason why Disguised Toast did get banned is that like it honestly made an example of him, and he's also like promoting the fact that there's a bug. So it's a bit of a different situation with like a streamer. Because it kind of encourages the behavior when a streamer does it. This is very good into Warlock because it like doubles up their damage and makes it easier for me to kill them. Any kind of recruiting works, not only Maxima. Yeah, but Maxima's the only one that immediately gets the damage to face, right? I too find it difficult to play my quest at times. Alright, if they just rope out here, I'm probably going to concede. Okay. Alright, well, it's just kind of intentional at this point. You can have your win. What's on playing Brute, Demon Hunter, and Wild? I played it last week. There's actually a video coming out on it soon. I thought it was fun. And really like Jace as well. Jace is a lot cooler. Like there's a lot more damage that you can do with Jace than I thought, especially if you get multiple copies of Jace. Just like Fury does a lot. Paladino. So Paladins have been predominantly even recently. Just gonna keep the Voidtouched and look for something better than this, right? Because this without a dragon is kind of a bit boring. Well, Lucia is pretty good, but they might be running narrow bar, so. Well met. And there's my dragon. This is very good into Paladin. So it's not even, it might be like taxes.
The light dims, but we fight.
Maybe Secret Paladin. Need to find another dragon for the Lucia though. Pretty good here. Protects my minions. Bonk. Uther. I do not want to buy the Holy Light.
Have you heard? The light dims, but we fight.
It's on sale though. I do not care.
I see the void.
Fortunately, this probably buffs that.
The light dims, but we fight. Fight!
You think this is funny?
Got a word death. Freezing? That trick's pretty good actually. Like I knew it was Omayog, I just didn't care. I have much better spells than that. Wah. Okay, that one's actually kind of tough, right? Because I would have liked to have played this.
I see the void.
Lucia like runs the risk of them getting a dragon off the top of my deck and then being able to play the Duskbreaker. I think I'm just gonna go for it anyway.
Now, by the holy light.
I just want the damage. This would have been better though. No, I don't know that it would have because then I draw them a card. Don't you dare. I mean, even if I do get cleared here, they're just a hero power mind blast away. That's why the hero power is so important. Oh, that's not a dragon.
By the holy light.
We've been through this enough already, Uther. Cat Trick ended up being pretty good. Somebody in my YouTube comments a while ago said that anytime I do the 1 mana counterspell mean, I sound like a shill. So 1 mana counterspell. Lol. Checkmate, nerds. The 1 mana counterspell except when it's not? They told me that it's a 1 mana counterspell more often than it's not, and I feel like that's not the case. I feel like it's like a, I don't know, somewhere between a third of the time it's better for you, a third of the time it's worse for you, and then a third of the time it's it is in fact a 1 mana counterspell. So it's just like, how or what are you shilling for? This callout seems poorly call out. Well, the thing is that, like, we talked about this yesterday, but if you say good thing about game, you're a shill. If you say bad thing about game, you're honest. It doesn't matter whether or not you're, like, again, objectively, or you're saying provably wrong things about the game. As long as it's negative, it means you're honest. Okay, we found a dragon, which is what I was looking for. I didn't want to give up the Mind Render because it's a very good card, but like not having a dragon with a whelp is bad. I see, so you can't say anything positive? I mean, you can, but that just makes you a shill. Hey, we have the same hero power now. Ugh. Double dragon. Seems good. I don't what seems bad is that I don't have a follow-up this turn. Huh. I'll take it. Right? I think I will. The alternative is hero power pass. I think it's better to just develop. Hey, Omi. I wouldn't mind a Dustbreaker off the top here. I mean, that gives me something to do with my mana, but... Or does it? Ugh. I'm just getting memed on right now by my own deck. That's funny. Shadow form would refresh hero power, right? Yeah, but like, is that good? I am falling far behind here. Just need to start working my way towards through these in case I do eventually top deck a Duskbreaker. Guess I should have played the Lothub. Phenomenal order there. How do we know that Tinyfin wasn't a Maestra? We don't. That's a good point. Yeah!
Versus Thompson.
So mad.
Shadows take you.
The light shall bring victory.
Okay. I don't think I want the Mind Blast in hand, but like I do want the Elucia to... Yeah, this is much better. I can go here first, and then make top deck another dragon to be able to play the Whelp. It's maybe not bad.
Wings of destruction they come.
Just gonna grab my Mind Blast now. Set up for like Mind Blast Elucia turns. With the Elucia, do you want to play when they earn the reward? I want to play her when like I have potential setups into lethal. Like she's used to set up 2-turn. Or at least in this matchup, that's how I would like to use her.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
I don't trust her. I think there are side effects. True. Who screams louder, this Tamsin or Reliquary? Probably Lillian, if I had to guess. The Daemon Seed.
No, don't. It's still good.
Yeah. Just gonna start shoving everything upstairs. I think. Fine. Raise Dead gets me Cleric. Cleric's not bad, right? Get another Mind Blast. Mind render the quest reward a strat? No, they like. First of all, if they're saying they're not going to leave it in hand, and second of all, like, I'm never going to be able to have the mana to play both the Elysia and the Tamsin, right?
On wings of destruction they come.
So reduce the cost of those.
Quickly.
Probably fine. Like, I can't play expecting my opponent to make a mistake, you know? Or, like, it's not a good idea to play in a way that relies on my opponent making a big mistake.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Why is that a copy pasta? Please stop.
I must consider.
I mean, it ends up being possible that we can deny the Tamsin by a turn, which is pretty good. Right, so next turn I could go Mind Blast, Elysia. Hey, Abibus. Hey, Devin.
Armor! Lightly use armor.
Yeah.
I must hasten. My hand is full. Here for the tour.
I think that buys me a turn.
I must consider.
Secret agent coming!
Maybe they do give me the Tamsin at this rate. I think it's unlikely.
Quickly.
I think I'm still the aggressor here.
On wings of destruction they come.
Probably another plague.
Armor! Lightly use armor.
It's the last plague at least. Problem is they just get the Tamsin in hand. I don't think it changes that much. There's the potential that I could raise dead into another Elucia later.
I'm not getting any younger. No, don't. It's still good.
There's also the potential that I just fatigue myself when I swap. I think I have to go in on the Elucia this turn no matter what. Because if I don't, they just like
Hasten.
Tamsin backfire and I die.
Flesh fades. Try
Okay.
crystal.
If I had saved the coin, I could have gone in, but I did not. Oh, this would have overdrawn them. Can't play that, unfortunately.
Share your thoughts with the class now.
I don't think I get there. Even with the,
Quickly.
Oh man, I didn't think about the Cataclysm. That would have killed me, though. Elucia Cataclysm would be good. It would be if I wanted to die. Would draw 9 cards. 6 in fatigue.
Are you mocking me?
I think the fact that it took them a long time ended up being to their benefit. Like, they were just able to clear my board. And that damages them, though.
No, don't. It's still good.
Yeah. The last one's probably a Cleric, which isn't great for me.
Hasten.
It's not the right time to draw that.
You have best.
My start was a little too slow, and the opponent had Plague of Flames at opportune times. I think if I were a different version of the deck, I would have a, well, I know I would have a much better matchup into that. Legend tonight? No. I have no intentions of climbing to Legend today, or possibly even this season at all until, or unless Warlock is fixed.
Anduin versus Thompson.
Do not doubt my power.
The light.
It's a good
shall
card into
bring
Warlock.
victory.
Okay. Could go double 1-drop if I hit another dragon. Or I could just go Neophyte into Neophyte, right? Let's do this. Make a board, protect a board. A Voidtouched Attendant would be nice. Probably have to bump just to protect the Neophyte on the follow-up.
Try crystal. The demon seed.
No happy cool. Cool.
Muzzle their magic.
again, Voidtouched is my best top deck. Cleric is also pretty good. Even a Bram. Yep. Lothub's good. But I still need something for next turn.
A little agony goes a long way.
Gross.
Flesh fails. Dried crystal.
Okay. Probably gonna have to be bump face Duskbreaker. Lothub next turn.
A little agony goes a long way.
Fun. I've got no other play, so. Glad they nerfed Dark Glare. I mean, the opponent would be in a much better spot if they had both Dark Glares on the board like they could have if it were 2 mana. So yes, I am indeed glad they nerfed Dark Glare. And before anyone says, glad they nerfed Flesh Giant, that came from the left side of their hand and that would have been played a lot sooner too. So, like, this game would be over if those cards weren't nerfed.
All of Stormwind shall share my pain. Flesh fails. Dried crystal.
I mean, it doesn't matter in the end.
You have best.
Ready to play Plague of Flames in the giant version? Great nerfs. What did I just... Dear God, that game would have been over 2 turns ago, and the quest reward wouldn't have mattered. Like, were you watching? Were you listening? Obviously it wasn't enough, but like, to say that the nerfs didn't, or to imply that the nerfs didn't do anything is just not paying attention. I need a 1-drop. Roffle, does your family understand and support the fact that you chose to stream full-time? No, they disowned me. Not because I chose to stream, but because they learned what game I chose to stream.
Muzzle their magic.
Ever feel like you're talking to a wall? Yes, when I say a thing and then Twitch chat repeats or asks a question about the thing that I just said, it really does feel that way. Sad Trig, thank you for the prime. Why is Bran here? Because he makes our battle cries trigger twice. Coin Overgrowth?
Free of that
Oh, that's fine.
behold.
Muzzle their magic.
Hiss.
Most of the quest is just healing 6, right? Some other part of the deck also needs a nerf? Most of the quest is giving you infinity damage.
Muzzle their magic.
I want to save a neophyte here. Just because chaining neophytes is better than like one big neophyte here, I think. I hope. Because it delays the, or it further delays the alignment. That's a phenomenal draw.
Muzzle their magic.
They can still play a Spreading Plague. So that's a bummer, but... And that's always going to be the case, right? Or it's always going to be a bummer, right? Cool. Mind Blast kills. So it costs 6. It's not very good. It's probably still my best choice, right? Oh, it costs 5. Still not playable here, though. Okay. Pretty good. But why is Bran in the deck? Ian, thank you for the 5 Roffcoin tip. Bad Luck Cat has come to give the next person who says the nerfs did nothing bad luck. Be aware, chat, the Bad Luck Cat is watching you. Oh, God. Better be careful. Thank you for the very generous support again, Ian. You're way too kind. I can send me a message, Ian, and I can send the excess back. It literally takes little to no effort. Just shoot me a Discord DM.
Essence of fear.
The light shall bring victory.
This. Which means I need to keep this, which is awkward. So maybe I just go for the Voidtouched. Big Z-Man, thank you for the 7 months. Oh, we've got some 1-drops. Thanks for all the content, Roffle. You're very welcome. Thank you for that support. Yeah, thank you for that support. Thank you to my deck for that support as well, because this is very good. Even if they clear this, they're in trouble. Roffle, you play Magic Arena now. No? This is still Hearthstone. Wait, that dealt 4. But the attendant was dead. Is that how that's supposed to work? You know what? I want this back. Opponent took 5? Yeah, I know they took 5. I guess it happened, like, I don't know. I expected it to happen differently. You said 4? I took 4 damage. That's the problem I have. From the lifesteal effect.
On wings of destruction they come.
You know what we need? I don't know if this is too much power. The file is too much power. Alright, I need to find a Lucia in this situation. For now, though, I'm just gonna start blasting. This version runs a fair amount of healing with like Mistress, I think, and Plague of Flames. Ooh, you know what? I could get another Raise Dead from the opponent if I hit a dragon.
You here for the tour?
That would be ideal. Can only heal with minions on board? I mean, if you ignore the quest progress, yeah. But also, I kind of need minions on board to win the game, don't I? Maybe I don't.
No, don't. It's still good. Flesh fails. Try crystal.
That get them the Tamsin. I mean, that's like pseudo healing, right?
On wings of destruction they come.
Mind Blast.
Job's done.
Probably a Plague from what I'm seeing here. Or Touch Plague. Oh, just Touch alone is pretty gross.
Lightly used armor.
Don't complete here, please. Thank you. Alright. I have 5 damage showing, so it's possible the Neophyte is safe here. I was really hoping to hit a Lucia off of that insight, though. Touch feels so strong. I was thinking that Touch might be a card that they were eyeing the mana nerfs last time around. Like, it would be a good card at 2 mana. I mean, that's fine because that's not quest progress into the Tamsin. Like, they get the Tamsin in hand, but they can't play it now, so the Neophyte did some work. Raised Dead nerf? Yeah. Raised Dead nerf feels a little bit bad because it does kind of, like, somewhat needlessly punish Priest, who isn't doing very well right now. Lose? I mean, not yet. I'm threatening lethal, so they need to heal and Damps in here, right?
All of Stormwind shall share my pain.
Ooh, that's a problem. We could get Vendor or Crystallizer. No. No.
I will be your doom. Ready?
Fortunately, I'm probably dead now. This game would have been free if I hit the Elucia, though. It's unlikely I survive from here. They have double backfire, I actually just lose.
You have best.
Misplay? What was the misplay?
Anduin versus Rexar.
By fang and claw.
The light shall bring victory.
Hey, Rotted. Could have taken the left dragon. What was the stat line of the left dragon? I'll wait for it. 5-6? I don't think so. I'm gonna keep the cleric with the Draconid.
None will survive.
Oh, it is a 5-6. Did I have the mana though?
On wings of destruction they come.
I don't know, you're just annoying anyway though, so.
By the
Just got a ping face here. Yeah, I had the mana, it just doesn't matter. It's annoying behavior regardless. Yo, you've been told countless times to stop asking me to play Magic Arena. Like, I'm just gonna have to ban you if you don't listen. Please stop. Speaking of banning.
I must consider.
Something in the water this morning? No, it's unfortunately targeted harassment that's been going on for over a month now. Those aren't bots? No, it's just a single sad individual.
I must consider.
Meddlesome insects.
Who I've apparently offended in some manner, but they won't tell me what it is other than they just come in and aggressively fill my chat with hate speech. And Twitch does not provide good tools to deal with that kind of thing, so I'm just stuck.
There is no light, only power.
Like, they had shown that they were a reasonable person. We could have a discussion. They could tell me how I supposedly wronged them, and then maybe move on from it. But they just want to spam hate.
Something great inside.
Drown in shadow. Come, pray with me. Come.
I think I've lost something. Is what tool do you need? Ban the Magic Man? Well, it's not. It's a different person that's been harassing, and the problem is that it's way too easy to create new accounts on Twitch. So they get banned. I report them, and then they create a new account and just do the same thing all over again. So there's literally nothing I can do. I'm dead.
You'll need to run faster than that.
Why do they find it fun? I don't know. Because they need emotional help? Probably because we're talking about it right now. Like, there's a well-cited paper that indicates that internet trolls are actually overlapping with like legitimate psychopaths, so there's that. But I don't know. Like, Twitch is having a big problem going on in general with hate raids. People just find it fun to make other people miserable for whatever reason.
Anduin versus Jaina.
Knowledge is power.
The light
1,
shall
2,
bring victory.
keep a dragon for the battle cry effects. Really like Magic Arena? Yeah, it's fun. I do too. Hey, thanks for the kind words, Alex. I'm sorry that I treated you unfairly, because I was tilted, and that's not fair. So I apologize for that as well. This is kind of susceptible to the trade. So I think I would rather just set a taunt here. It's unfortunate into, or it would have been unfortunate into explosive runes, but it's okay.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
It's fine. Still got a,
You think this is funny?
This isn't great because of the potential for Kirin Mage just to offset it, but I think it's still better.
Muzzle their magic.
Ian, thank you for another $5 tip in Roffle coin. Chat, it's the weekend, a long weekend. Here's a message to bring us a little joy. Love the rotted zombie, love the rotted zombie, love the rotted zombie. Yeah, we all love the rotted zombie. Thank you for the tip, Ian. Paid actor? Quite literally. But like, not in the direction that people usually think about that in. Mind Blast. Alright, I'm kind of just trying to dig through my deck a little bit to find the Dusk Breaker, because the opponent's going to get a lock on the board soon. Pay Roffle to act out my funny statements? Exactly. I end up being the paid actor, I guess. Black Mage?
I'm late. I'm late.
Oh, they just want some raids here. Operative into Fireball? Yep.
Praise the Twilight.
I mean, opponents indicated they're willing to trade. I am not. Secret Mage, are there any left? I mean, there's at least one left. What? Dear God, please. Please give me a Duskbreaker off the top here. I deserve this. Nope. Alright, well. That's too bad.
Move aside.
Bonk.
Job's done.
Perfect time to Elucia. I considered it for half a second, then I realized how dumb I was.
What once was cloudy shall become clear.
Still running Ice Block? Probably, yeah. I don't know why you wouldn't be. But I think that's still fair game. Oh no! It's not. They only drew 2 off of that, though. And... oh no. Alright. Just need to yoink a fireball here. But I probably need to play that first. Oh my god. I think I need to just in case of counter spell. Okay. It's actually a good draw here. Still. Had you known, would you have popped it or hero powered? I still would have popped it. There's, like, I need to deal with it eventually, right? Delaying it for a turn is generally not the best idea. Explosive, which puts me in fireball range, unfortunately. Palm Meridian can maybe get me healing. We're dead to Fireball or Cloud Prince, which pretty likely at this point. But at least it wasn't off the top. Brutal.
Anduin versus Nemzi.
Let's have some fun.
I think I just keep Elucia in this matchup, just so that I can lock out the opponent going into the... Oh my god. 1-drops would be nice, but those are Mind Blasts. Scarlet Bird, thank you for the gifted sub. Okay. How hard am I going in on these Mind Blasts? Like, they can heal through them the early game, right? Tough turn. Oh my god. Oh, that's such a bad... If you ask me what the worst consecutive draws could be here, it would be Mind Blast, Raise Dead, Raise Dead. So, that's kind of unfortunate for me. Opponent only has 20 health. That's not entirely true because they do have a lot of healing. Alright, that's actually a good pickup here, with the coin in hand in particular. Ian, thank you for the $5 tip. I'm feeling a bit negative in my brain today, so I'm going to show some love to Kazdu for wanting to support Roffle. Chat, love and respect your fellow humans, and remember to give your friends and family, tell your friends and family that you love them. That's great advice. Thank you again for that generosity and the kind words. Alright, can start blasting them. Or I could play the... Oh, I don't have a dragon. I want to give them this trade. I think next turn is probably Raise Dead into Elucia Neophyte. God's Gift 420. Thank you for the prime.
A little agony goes a long way.
Yeah, take that damage. Oh god, don't take that damage. Maybe take that damage. Okay, we'll stop healing though. I'll give them this. They can allocate mana to it if they want.
Muzzle their
Share your thoughts with the class now.
Like, they gotta play the raised dead just so that they don't give it back to me, or give me another Elucia.
muzzle their magic.
They top deck that from my deck.
Wings of destruction they come.
That's dangerous. Elucia? Mm-hmm. $15, $16, $17, $18, $19. Ooh. I don't have any damage at the top of my deck though, right?
I must consider.
So there's nothing that they could play that would give them lethal. Problem is I'm still not making much progress this way.
I must consider.
If I go here, hero power?
Must move quickly.
Muzzle their magic.
Share your thoughts with the class now.
Second Voidtouched? Yeah, that would kill me. Neo and ping the 3-2? I need to... No. I need to do Elucia there to deny their turn, I think. Palm Reading gives me a reduced cost insight on my turn. But it also could give them... Oh... Brutal. Alright. Good, maybe.
On wings of destruction they come.
Be this. Dead.
Job's done.
You have best.
That was a really good spell they got off of the palm reading.
Anduin versus Tyrande.
Priest? In this economy?
The light shall bring victory.
I feel like in a mirror match, I might have an advantage just because I have the Duskbreaker, right? I'm gonna coin this out, look to set this. I don't know. We'll see if I have an advantage.
I can fix anything.
Okay. I like it. I like it already. Their mech priest were a dragon priest. It's a blast from the past.
All charged up.
Yikes. I mean, I was just going to play the Twilight Disruptor here, but this is very good.
You think this is funny?
They have magnetic, so it might have been worth considering bumping there, but I wanted 3 damage. So I took my 3 damage. The death rattle minion they might have. Snip snap. That's not a bad call, yeah. Cool. Mind Blast, but probably not the card I need right now. I need to actually kill this. With a Voidtouched Attendant on board, that's really, really spooky. Like, with the Voidtouched and the possibility for magnetic, that could easily just farm me. And Galvanizer again, probably, yeah. Trade. They might have another flying machine in hand.
I see the void.
Come, pray with me.
I want to get the Taunt Man back. This also sets up to be able to play the Operative next turn. It's the Magnetic. It was Snip Snap. Good read, chat.
Praise the Twilight.
I believe it is time to bail on the Voidtouched Attendant here.
Are you mocking me?
I see the void.
Come, pray with me.
Yeah. Ooh, that's getting dangerous. Just need to find my last Mind Blast. Or I could find the opponent's Mind Blast with the Operative if I hit a dragon. Well, palm reading. Mass Dispel. 12 damage. Spirit Lash does quite a bit, actually. Go Hero Power Spirit Lash.
I must consider.
To take the Wind Fury off the board. Not bad. I also have, like, Duskbreaker is pretty good out for pretty much sealing this game in a similar way. Yeah, they have one less Mind Blast in their deck, which is relevant for the Operative.
There is no light, only power.
Mind Blast doesn't kill, even off the top. Which means they're going to have to trade into at least one of these minions. Or not? Whoopsie.
It is finished. You win.
Spirit Lash saved me. A Cleric over Shadow Visions? Shadow Visions costs 2 mana and doesn't develop a body. And getting a card out of my deck is generally better than keeping a card, or getting a copy of a card and keeping it in my deck.
Anduin versus the Thunder King!
I am the slayer of kings
Let's
and
keep all my 1-drops again.
The light shall bring victory.
Seems good. Like, probably just lead with this? No, it's better to lead with this, I think. Or this. This is absolutely better. Yeah, look at the cute little guy. That is certainly a way that you can order that. I can't win if there's a Flushwater Scout on the board, though. Don't kill Tiny Fin? I won't if I can help it. Would rather not. No, gonna need to find a Duskbreaker soon. That's pretty good though. Let's get a card out of our deck and get some lifesteal. Palm Reading or Insight. I think I want the Insight just because I'm so desperate for the Duskbreaker in this matchup. The weird animation.
perplexing.
Hello? Are you here? Is this just another robot?
I must act swiftly.
Kinda seems like it, right?
Perplexing.
I really wish that this didn't happen. Like, I always get the exact draw I need in a game that isn't actually Hearthstone. Well, maybe it's not a bot. Maybe they disconnected? I don't know. That needs to die. Here next turn for the value. The brand should be safe. Oh no. No. Oh, thank God. So that needs to die. Let's start here.
destruction they come.
Mind Blast. Mind Blast. I mean, I'm gonna have another Murloc, right? Yeah, plenty more Murlocs, right? Incredible. Joke's on you. I'm just Murloc Priest now.
By the wing, power!
Bonk. Skyfin synergy. So anyways, I started blasting. Do bots even order lol? Sometimes. They don't make like outright dumb, well, outright like nonsense plays. Like they don't accidentally throw away cards or something, but they do like occasionally make dumb plays that or
The light shall bring victory.
probably got to keep the operative just because I need the whelp to be active. Most bots play Odd Warrior? No. No. That's like that was, they fixed it so the experience or so it's less rewarding to just like rope every turn. Like it's more beneficial to actually play the game and win the game, or attempt to win the game at least. It used to be the robot metagame. But a lot of them, it depends on what the goal is as well. I think some people like farm ranks to resell the account. I don't know. To be honest, I don't really understand the incentive for it to begin with, but like a lot of the bots that were playing even Shaman in the past are now playing that's actually very good. Are now playing Murlocs.
Are you mocking me?
Give me that health back. What's the fun in buying an account? I don't know. People get banned from my Discord all the time for trying to buy accounts. Hey, thanks, Jormonger. Like, this has just the right amount of health for this situation. Never mind, it's gone. It's funny. Oh, they want to take the extra damage? I guess it makes sense with the lifesteal. Okay. I need to find a Lucia soon. Touch. Double touch. It's pretty crippling. Mind Blast is good though. But I would like to make a 5-mana 5/6. done a lot of healing, right? No, I haven't. What? Huh. The nerf punished me a lot.
Goes a long way.
Oh, brutal. Really need a Lucia. Never mind. That's probably just GG. Eh, Lucia would change things, I guess. Look at that. Huh.
Job's done.
Second Voidtouched would be lethal. Unless they heal. They've been doing a lot of already.
All of Stormwind shall share my pain.
Fails. Try this time.
I don't have any more Mind Blasts in my deck.
On wings of destruction they come.
Does damage. Probably just dead to the Tamsin though.
You have best.
Anduin versus Tyrande.
It always was Warlock Stone. Yeah, that's why everybody rated Defile so highly, because Warlock was far and away the best class at the time, and then it got the best card. I would, if it were a big priest meta, I would keep the Loatheb. But it is not, so I'm just gonna keep the Neophyte and hope that's enough. Yeah, that's what I figured. Unpopular opinion, often Tamsin is not that relevant to losing the match. It depends on what version you're talking about. Some are more reliant on others than Tamsin. Like, in the Dark Glare versions of the deck, Flesh Giant is probably the best, or one of the best cards. In the
Shadow engulfs us.
in like the Cataclysm versions, it's a little bit different. I want to get further through my deck because, again, this seems like a match where I might be reliant on finding the Duskbreaker.
For masterly take.
Where's the beef? Thank you for the 100 bits. What am I looking for here? This. Tempo Storm says the Giants version is better. Yeah, it probably is. Roffle, I just wanted to let you know that your content is always entertaining, but I've always found your full stream channel has helped me with my hard times falling asleep, so thank you for entertaining me while I'm awake and helping me fall asleep. You're very welcome. Thank you for that support. Alright. I'm just going face here. We're racing, right?
On wings of destruction they come.
Mind Blast helps me race.
Muzzle their magic.
Praise the twilight.
I'm sleeping right now. Same. Yeah, exactly. I think you make a great point there, Castu. Even if the Giants win the game and the quest doesn't become relevant, like it gives you some forgiveness in like you don't always draw the Giants, so it gives you a pretty reliable win condition as a backup plan. So
Bring out your dead.
even if the opponent like is playing a deck that can clear the Giants, they still can't like necessarily win. Lifesteal's kind of relevant, right? I also don't really want to let them scale the Undertaker here. Yeah, this forces at least one hero power into my minion, which is a good thing, I think. Still heal for 2. Ah. Do I even want a Duskbreaker at this point?
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
On wings of destruction they come.
Praise the twilight.
Pretty good. Got 10 from hand, plus the board, so threatening lethal. I would like to, I mean, it is lethal with a Voidtouched. Conceal things. The Neophyte, maybe? How much damage is that? This can't die, so it's 4 damage. 7, 9. Healing probably saves me here. Unless I get another Mind Blast off of this. Oh, I missed, yeah, I missed the ping.
Quickly.
Oops.
By the wind. Praise the twilight.
Yeah, I went too fast. Miss Lethal? Yeah, you're the first one to point that out too. Good job.
I wonder. I wonder.
You know, I'm starting to notice that 400 people staring at a screen might be able to solve simple math problems slightly faster than someone putting on an entertainment program. Yeah, don't tell Twitch chat, though. They need to, they need to get their sense of superiority. Alright, probably a race.
The light shall bring victory.
This can get me damage spells, and sure. I'll just keep this whole hand, follow my curve from the looks of things. And try and build a board, and then spike a Voidtouch to... Wait. Not Questline Hunter? Oh. It's the dumb Cthulhu Hunter. The good news is this should be free, right?
On wings of destruction they come.
Just get our Mind Blast going. I don't really need the operative. And I can just kind of set a Voidtouch whenever I want. Yeah. Is Insight worth running in this deck? Well, there are 2 copies of it in my deck, so I think so.
Are you mocking me?
By the wings.
You play when not recording? Sometimes, but not often. Like I climbed to Diamond 10 this season without or off stream, but I play a lot of Hearthstone on stream, so it's like I don't know. I have less incentive to play on stream,
By the wings.
or I get enough of Hearthstone in off stream.
By the wings.
This gives me a turn.
You think this is funny?
I don't like trading here, but I want to get the stuff back from the Raised Dead
Wings of destruction they come.
or Mind Blasts.
Are you mocking me?
Yep. So we get to deny their combo pretty cleanly here, right? Because they can't Maxima until next turn, so I just go Mind Blast to Lucio. Oh.
By the wings.
Yep.
You think this is funny?
Uh-oh.
Share your thoughts with the class.
I mean, I have to do this so that I don't die, but because I know they have the Maxima in hand, but I don't necessarily get lethal, right? Because they Duskbreaker me, so I just die next turn. No, I play it. Oh, I can't play the Maxima. Yeah, I'm just dead. Right? I think I gave him a Duskbreaker that's active.
Meddlesome insects.
Pray with me.
How's that bug even discovered? That's a fair question. Alright. Hopefully they draw the Cthulhu. It's Maxima and hit Cthulhu. Well, that's what the opponent is going to do, because that's actually a play that's possible for them. Feels bad, him 1 hero power off. Yeah, I don't have a way out. Alright, I'll let them have it. Oh. Yeah, they can't actually draw the Cthulhu because of the weapon.
Step up to get blown
Cool. It's lame? Yes, it is. But it's gonna be there for a while. What happened? It's a known bug, but like, I mean, the opponent's putting their account at risk by abusing it.
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Know the true essence of fear.
The light shall bring victory.
He fights good. Hey, Kako. Yeah. 1 drop, 2 drop. Not sure if I need to be in a hurry to play this, but we have been losing the board a fair amount into Warlock, so maybe the Duskbreaker helps. Mind Blast is always a good thing. I would like to find a Lucia, as always. Oof. I don't think I need double Duskbreaker. But I've got a lot of like cards that either generate or draw cards. So.
It's still good.
Oh, I think this version of the deck is better into me, unfortunately. It has more defense. And I'm just not drawing well. Are the doves aware of the... Yeah, people have been making them aware of it for a while now. Cool. Alright. I want to get as much value off of the Voidtouched as I can. Unless you steal the reward, will she help? She can prevent the opponent from playing the reward, which is beneficial. There's no world in which I ever steal the reward. Or rather steal the reward and play it, that is. Like it just denies them a turn during the combo, and since they have the Mithril Rod, I might be able to dump some of their hand, potentially play a Cataclysm even. Their accounts will never get banned for that because it's the game's fault, however, that does question their character. That's not true. You can get banned for known exploits, for intentionally abusing known exploits. Whether or not you agree with that is a different discussion, but like, they can.
Flesh fails. Dry crystal.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor.
Alright.
You have
I have no outs here. And they just kill me. Potentially even next turn.
Anduin versus Anduin.
the light shall bring victory.
Light smiles upon the just.
Neophyte's generally a good card on curve. Maybe I keep the Duskbreaker if I assume that it's a mirror match. So I play this, coin this. I'm likely going to get behind just because like the regular or the typical version of Aggro Priest is faster than this. They did full mull, so maybe that gives me an opening, but I still think I want to be able to coin a Duskbreaker.
Pirates away!
Yep, gonna need to coin that Duskbreaker. Whelp. Good for next turn at least. It can, or I can just hero power face and save my minions for the follow-up. I don't have a turn 4. If I give away some of these minions, I'm just gonna suck up the damage here and hope that they don't have a Voidtouched. Appears they do not.
The shadow engulfs us.
Taking a lot of damage though, but I do have some lifesteal in my deck. Hey Janae, welcome to the stream. Got Worm Rest into Neophyte next turn. Could give them an additional copy of Mind Blast, unfortunately. So I would like to hit the Dragon Maw.
Are you mocking me?
Find healing off of this potentially. Lotheb denies a Mind Blast for a turn. Please don't kill me. I want to live! Do I have outs for lethal here? No intent. So I can get Mind Blast off of this.
On wings of destruction they come.
Game is easy. Whew. I mean, that game is exactly why I wanted to play this deck, right? It's not built to beat Warlock like most Shadow Priests are. It's built to beat other aggro decks by abusing Duskbreaker. That ping mattered? Oh, good call, yeah. I didn't even think of that. It just seemed like the correct play in general. And back to the Warlocks. Alright, I'm gonna keep the op. Am I? Yes, I'm gonna keep the op. Pitch these away. Easy there, Roffle. Pitch these away and look for Lucia, I think. Greetings. It's still rather not, like, my deck is, again, not, like, explicitly built to beat Seed Warlock like most versions are. But if I get a good draw, I can still win. I would rather these maybe be Neophytes to slow down the opponent. That's fine, though. That's slow. Breaker is not a good card for me right now. Whoa. Where did my frames go? Lifesteal does matter a little bit in this matchup as well. I could get raised deads from the opponent. Maybe even like Kobold. Ugh. Oh, this version is real bad. I might have to clear the minions just for the to play around Plague. Probably not with that draw. Could go face and then coin a Duskbreaker. Will give me insight next turn. I'm gonna go for it. I don't like just giving them free Plague of Flames. Twilight Whelp would be a pretty good draw. It would allow me to like weave in the Whelp or even Cleric. It would give me a reason to play the Voidtouched Attendant. A reason not to play the Voidtouched Attendant. Let's just develop onto the board. Two of the cards in hand right now are Hand of Gul'dan's. So their hand is like a little bit inflated, or appears to be bigger than it actually is. The other raised dead minion I think is a Merchant. I don't know if they want to play that.
Almost out of time.
Plague would be a bummer here. Less so the Defiled. Did they math that out wrong?
On wings of destruction they come.
The 7-10 leaves them at 6 health. They can't get the Tamsin. Alternatively, I could go here.
I must consider.
This is probably the last board I'm going to have, so it makes sense to cash in on the Voidtouched here. The healing that they have left is Mistress, which would also require a Plague of Flames or another Defile. They have a second Touch. Take extra damage from that still. So that kind of offset the healing they just did. Still leaves them in Mind Blast ping range, which is where I wanted them.
You are not the boss of me.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor!
Okay. I assume there's a Plague of Flames coming down here. They take the excess damage from that as well. They're just dead. Without more healing. Did they need the excess damage there?
You are not the boss of me.
Flesh fades. Dried crystal.
Yeah, they're just dead on board too. By the way, saying just do it when I'm trying to map out a play and figure out what the optimal line is just really annoying, so don't do that. I am allowed to take time to talk through a turn.
Anduin versus Lazul.
I foresaw this encounter.
The light shall bring victory.
I just have to keep the operative so that this is active because it's pretty good in the mirror.
The shadow engulfs us.
Lucia is also potentially good in the mirror. But I need to empty my hand first. Sure. I was concerned that I was going to get too far behind, but the opponent saved me from that.
Are you mocking me?
I do need to find a Duskbreaker, apparently. Oh. That is not what I need at the moment.
You think this is funny?
We're just gonna top deck the it's fine. The Duskbreaker. And everything will be fine. Copium. Really, that's pretty good too, isn't it? YOLO! Possible next turn I just go blast a Lucia to deny them a turn. I really need to save the... Whoa! Raise Dead finally balanced? Oh, this might be the monkey version. Twelve, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21. I feel like I can't win if I trade though.
Consider.
This is your stop!
I must consider.
If I go Mind Blast a Lucia, then they can't Mind Blast me.
Not too quickly.
Still don't win though, do I? This gives me Mind Blast top decks. And if they have it, just have it. Oh! Are you kidding me? Ugh. Just a casual 33%er. Is their only slot on board too, so they only had one chance at that. If I were in their shoes, maybe they had a Mind Blast, but like I feel like that pirate needed to come down first and then they evaluate in case they need to trade, because they left themselves pretty exposed if that didn't hit.
Anduin versus Rexar.
I'm acting on instinct.
The light shall bring victory.
We'll keep. No. I'm gonna draw so many cards that like I trust that I'll hit. Yeah. I hit another dragon. Not sure that I got a better dragon though. This one doesn't seem very playable. Resizing pouch. Oh.
On wings of destruction they come. On wings of destruction they come.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
Beast. Is it Knuckles Hunter?
Job's done.
What beast would they discover there?
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
Boar? Yeah, it could be a boar OTK.
destruction they come.
On wings of destruction they come. It's annoying. I want my minions to go face.
Wings of destruction they come.
Running out of options here.
On wings of destruction they come.
Muzzle their magic.
But Roffle, why Cleric instead of Shadow Visions? Oh no, no! Not like this. Yeah, let's see what we're up against here. Oh, it's boars. That's the boar we're talking about, chat. Okay. I want to allow them to copy it any more than they already have. Okay. Yep. Does the boar effect work with the death rattle trigger ×2? Yes, it will equip 2 copies of the Sword of a Thousand Truths. Pow! Alright. I think that's gonna do it for me today. Gonna be leaving town tomorrow morning to spend time with family, so there will be no stream on Monday. I will try and remember to ping the Discord, but I will be out of town, so I can't make any promises. Monday is a holiday, and I'm going to be spending it with celebrating my niece's birthday, so hope you all have a fun weekend as well. I will be back on Tuesday. Until then, you can hang out with Clark, who's playing some Quest Mage. So, don't go anywhere. Have some fun hanging out with Clark, and I'll see you again soon.